The idea of prison is universal: confinement, loss of freedom, punishment for crimes committed. But what if escape was an option, a legal one? The concept seems paradoxical, yet in certain corners of the globe, it exists. These are not stories of brute force or daring heists. Instead, they involve meticulous planning, cunning intellect, and an unwavering belief in a future outside prison walls. Legal jailbreaks, as they are known, occupy a strange space in criminal justice. They expose the fine line between punishment and rehabilitation, between societal security and individual liberty. Join me as we delve into the world of legal jailbreaks, exploring the laws that allow them, the individuals who attempt them, and the ethical dilemmas they pose. Germany presents a fascinating case study in legal jailbreaks. Their open prison system, known as offener Vollzug, allows certain prisoners to leave prison grounds for work, education, or family visits. The system is based on a philosophy of rehabilitation, aiming to reintegrate offenders into society. Prisoners eligible for open prison typically have a record of good behavior and are nearing the end of their sentences. They are deemed low risk to the public. Participation is not a right. It is a privilege earned through good behavior and a demonstrated commitment to rehabilitation. This reduces recidivism rates, making it a successful model for both the individual and society. Despite some criticisms, Germany's open prison system remains a unique and thought-provoking approach to criminal justice. Germany is not alone in its exploration of alternative prison systems. Across the globe, various countries have experimented with legal loopholes that, while not explicitly permitting escape, blur the lines of confinement. In Mexico, for instance, a law allows prisoners to buy their freedom. In Denmark, prisoners have access to a wide range of educational and vocational programs. These examples highlight a growing global trend towards rehabilitation and reintegration in criminal justice. The success of these programs relies heavily on careful selection of eligible individuals and robust support systems post-release. Whether such systems can be effectively implemented on a larger scale remains a subject of ongoing debate. The consequences of escaping from prison, even within a legal framework, are rarely straightforward. Violations of the terms of release can have serious repercussions. Failure to return from work, for example, or engaging in criminal activity while outside prison walls can lead to immediate reincarceration and potentially harsher sentences. In cases where legal loopholes are exploited, the penalties can be even more severe. Escaping custody through bribery or exploitation of legal technicalities is often viewed as a serious offense. Such actions can result in extended sentences, increased security classifications, and a loss of privileges. The public perception of escapees, often shaped by media portrayals of daring prison breaks, can be unforgiving. The decision to escape, even within a legal framework, is therefore a complex one, fraught with risks and potential consequences. Section 5. The case of Choi Get-bok, a tight squeeze for freedom. One of the most audacious escapes in recent history involved not cunning manipulation of legal loopholes, but a physical feat that defied belief. Choi Get-bok, a South Korean man of slight build, escaped from a Daegu police station in 2012 by squeezing through a food slot in his cell door. Arrested on suspicion of theft, Choi had been left unattended in his cell. Fueled by a desperation for freedom, Choi contorted his body, inching through the narrow opening over the course of 34 minutes. CCTV footage of the escape captured the extraordinary effort, showcasing Choi's physical prowess and unwavering will. While Choi's escape did not involve legal maneuvering, it highlights the universal desire for freedom. Choi was recaptured 6 days later, his brief taste of freedom at an end. Section 6. The ingenious escape of Alfred Hinds. The story of Alfred Hinds, a British petty thief turned escape artist, reads like a Hollywood screenplay. Wrongly convicted of robbery in 1953, Hinds made a daring escape from Nottingham prison. His escape involved meticulous planning, cunning disguises, and an intricate understanding of the prison's routines. Hinds' subsequent escapes from 2 other prisons cemented his reputation as Britain's most elusive prisoner. He exploited legal loopholes, challenged his convictions through legal channels, and even represented himself in court. Hinds was not simply escaping confinement. He was fighting for his truth, his dignity, his very identity. His escapes exposed flaws in the system and sparked a national conversation about wrongful convictions and prison reform. Section 7. When Escape Turns Deadly, the Tragic Tale of John Anglin. Not all escape attempts end in triumph. The story of John Anglin, one of the 3 men who famously escaped from Alcatraz Island in 1962, serves as a stark reminder of the perilous nature of such endeavors. Anglin, along with his brother Clarence and fellow inmate Frank Morris, meticulously planned their escape for months. Their escape, aided by the prison's isolated location and treacherous currents, has been shrouded in mystery for decades. While the FBI officially closed the case in 1979, concluding that the men likely drowned, persistent rumors and alleged sightings have kept the legend alive. The Anglin's escape underscores the high stakes involved in such endeavors. The tragic possibility of their demise serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder that even the most meticulously planned escapes can have devastating consequences. Section 8. The Psychology of Escape, a deep dive into the human spirit. The drive to escape confinement is more than just a physical act. It's a testament to the indomitable human spirit. Psychologists point to the innate human need for autonomy, the fundamental desire for control over one's own life and destiny. Confinement, by its very nature, represents a deprivation of this basic need, creating a powerful psychological impetus to break free. The act of planning and executing an escape, even a legal one, can be a form of regaining control. This sense of purpose, of having a goal to strive for, can be a powerful motivator, providing a glimmer of hope in an otherwise bleak and restrictive environment. The possibility of escape, however remote, can serve as a powerful coping mechanism. It is a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit, the unwavering belief in the possibility of a better tomorrow. Section 9. The Ethics of Escape, a Moral Tightrope Walk. The concept of legal jailbreaks presents a fascinating ethical dilemma. On one hand, we have the fundamental right to freedom, the inherent human desire for liberty. On the other hand, we have the need for justice, for accountability for crimes committed. Legal escapes, by their very nature, occupy a gray area, blurring the lines between these competing principles. Supporters argue that they uphold the importance of rehabilitation, demonstrating a commitment to reintegration and a belief in the possibility of redemption. Critics argue that legal escapes undermine the rule of law, creating a two-tiered system where those with the means or the knowledge to exploit loopholes are given preferential treatment. The ethical debate surrounding legal escapes is complex and multifaceted, with no easy answers. Section 10. What captures your imagination? From the audacious physical feats of individuals like Choi Gap-bok to the meticulous legal maneuvering of Alfred Hinds, the stories of legal jailbreaks offer a captivating glimpse into the human desire for freedom. They challenge our perceptions of justice, confinement, and the very nature of human resilience. As we've journeyed through these tales, we've encountered individuals who, faced with extraordinary circumstances, chose to defy the odds, to carve their own paths towards liberation. These stories invite us to reflect on our own values, our beliefs about justice, and our understanding of the human spirit's boundless capacity for hope and determination. They remind us that even within the confines of systems designed to restrict, the human spirit yearns for liberation, for agency, for the freedom to shape one's own destiny. So, as we conclude our exploration of legal jailbreaks, I leave you with a question. Which story resonated most deeply with you? Was it the sheer audacity of a physical escape? The meticulous planning of a legal loophole exploited? Or the unwavering belief in one's own innocence that fueled a fight for freedom? Share your thoughts, your reflections, and let's continue the conversation. The stories of legal jailbreaks, much like the human spirit itself, are meant to be shared, debated, and pondered, for they hold within them profound truths about our capacity for hope, resilience, and the eternal pursuit of liberation.